Bib number 3, Alessandro Ferrara from Peru. Bib number 4, Michael Chubb, USA. Bib number 5, Caleb Cutler, USA. And bib number 6, Mitchell Newman, USA.
So we give them that.
Finals will begin at 2:30. It is 2:20. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2023 United States Grand Prix and Olympic Trap Finals. Today's finalists: bib position number 1, Dale Royer, United States. Bib position number 2, Nikita Moiseev, Kazakhstan. Bib number 3, Alessandro Ferrara, Peru. Bib number 4, Michael Chubb, USA. Bib number 5, Caleb Cutler, USA. And bib number 6, Mitchell Newman, USA. Once again, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Keystone Shooting Park and the finals for the 2023 United States Grand Prix and Olympic Trap. We have some weather issues today, to say the least. So we are in the middle of a nice rain shower after we had a little bit of a heavy shower earlier this morning, and then dried off, and here we are now with another, this looks like a more steady rain. Hopefully we'll be able to get through the finals without any real issues and bring you another first-class presentation. So we have a good crowd of finalists here today. So representing U.S., Kazakhstan, and Peru. Nice international crowd. So we had 7 nations in representation this week. We saw some very good scores in the early going. Weather has deteriorated over the last day and a half, so but there was still some good scores being shot. Not quite as frequently as they were earlier. So I'm joined here together in the booth today by with Darrell Rode of Keystone Pictures, who's our chief engineer, and his son Ben, who's my chief statistician. Since my chief statistician, normally Michael Chubb, is in the finals. So that's a good thing to have. So as you can see, we're shooting with the lights on. Things are rather dark here and dank, but not a heavy rain right now, so that's to the shooter's advantage. We're in the early throws here. Nikita Moiseev from Kazakhstan is straight so far with 3. Soon to come up here is Mitchell Newman with his 3rd shot, and he secures a hit. So the weather here, like I said, has been rather challenging. We had some serious heat, humidity. But we got through that, and we were hoping for a better day today, but you got to take what the good Lord gives you. So for those of you that were listening to last week's program with the Prix USA Grand Prix, we came up with a program late last summer and finalized it in the early fall called the HPAT program, or High Performance Awards Program. And that gives you a 5-tier system of getting earning award points throughout the season, which will be turned into real dollars and allows the athletes to better fund their adventures here at Keystone Shooting Park. So we seem to have just a stoppage here for a moment. We'll take a short break. And we're back underway with Nikita. Shot extremely well the first day. Shot a 50 straight, was going for a 75 straight, and unfortunately missed his last target for a 74. So he would have joined a very rare crew that has accomplished such a feat here at Keystone. We gave out a lot of the HPAP points are more affectionately known to the crowd as Chub Bucks, so I'll take that. So just in the first 2 days, our athletes earned 110 points in scoring rewards. Each point equates to $5. So a total of $550 will be dispersed among the athletes who fired the scores. So a 23 gets you a 1 point. 24 gets you 2 points, and a 25 gets you 3 points. We also had a number of athletes score their first perfect 25 here, so they get a special place on the hero board down in the clubhouse, and special commission pins that they'll be able to wear proudly on their shooting vests for the rest of their career. We apologize for having to start earlier today than we originally projected, but the weather has provoked us into an earlier start, and beggars can't be choosy, so we had to try to get this in before it gets uglier, because according to the radar, things are going to get a little bit more interesting as the hours grow into the afternoon here. So at this point, Mitch Newman taking command with 7 straight, and Dale Royer, Nikita Moishev, and Alessandro Ferrara all posting 6s. So the prize money being offered today by our Benefactor Alliance is quite substantial. The top 3 juniors will divide $5,000, while the top 6 open will divide a total of $10,000. All told, with the regular prize package, the athletes will earn over $20,000 in cash and prizes. So there definitely is an incentive to participate here. And oh, by the way, those Those rewards are in addition to the HPAP points that they earn throughout the season and can redeem later on in the fall for next year's exploits here at Keystone Shooting Park. So Mitch Newman still rolling with a straight so far with a 9. Dale Royer has dropped 3 targets at the present time for a 7, while Nikita Moiseev is down 1 with a 9. Alessandro de Sosa Ferrero also has a 9. Michael Chubb has an 8. Caleb Cutler has seen some difficulty and is currently sporting a 6. And Mitch moves on to 10 straight with 15 to go in the semifinals. Steady rain now coming down. Unfortunately, we had to limit our camera views today. The 4 PTC cameras that sit out front, we've had to put hoods on and keep them from getting wet and ruining them. So you'll see those hoods in your camera view. It's a shame because that's a great shot, but we do have 4 other cameras in commission right now, and they will take up the slack, and at the able hands of Daryl Rode, our chief engineer, will get the best shots out to you possible. Most of you that are familiar with the final system understand the value of the bib numbers. So normally the person who finishes with the highest aggregate in the qualification rounds will receive bib number 1. And if there are ties, we have to definitely run through a shoot off to determine the bib numbers, and that's ultimately important at the during the finals. If there are ties and whoever has a higher bib number continues on regardless of the tie. That's true up until the gold and silver match, and then if there's a tie at the end of that, then there is a sudden death shoot off until someone misses, and that will determine your gold and silver medalist. So at the end of 13 targets, Mitchell Newman has a 12, and Nikita Moiseev has a 12 as well. Dale Royer at 10, and Alessandro de Sosa Ferrara from Peru with an 11. Bib position or bib numbers are going to be important as we get closer to the end, and athletes could remain tied. As again, the higher bib number earned in the qualification process is very important and will ultimately determine whether or not you stay or you're relieved from the semifinals. And with the darkness, the lights here at Keystone is definitely a plus, or I think we'd be in a world of trouble right now. The way it's looking right now, it's almost dusk, but it is 2:45 in the afternoon, so East Coast time. And we're rolling on now through 15 targets. There's been some activity here with Moisieff with a 14. Mitchell Newman and De Sosa Ferrara from Peru both have 13s. Things are still pretty tight and within reach with 9 targets to go. So once again, our staff did a stellar job. It sure appears every time we do this, the efficiencies just increase, and it is a wheel that has no squeaks in it. With my son Mike up from Florida to help out, and we have the usual cast of characters: Bob McGilton, Don Coons, Ted Crumreich, Ron and Mitch Newman. We get it done, and we are actually in pretty good shape with our pit crew in the bunker. We've kind of mastered setting the bunker within 15 to 20 minutes, so that really helps at the end of the day when everyone's ready to call it a day and sit and have a beer. So we appreciate them participating and being so efficient and proficient in what we're doing out here. Want to mention to everybody, don't forget December 2nd and 3rd, the Palm Beach Grand Prix will be conducted down at West Palm Beach Complex. 5 bunkers. Be a 200 target shoot with a finals, and there'll be pre-event training on Friday, December 1st, so mark your calendars. It's a beautiful new facility, and we'll be down there. I'll be helping Mike out, and we'll put on a great show for you. Once again, that's December 1st through the 3rd at Palm Beach Shooting Sports Complex in West Palm Beach, Florida. Okay, after 19 targets, Nikita Moisieff, and is in the lead with a 17, now an 18, and Caleb Cutler and Michael Chubb are bringing up the rear with 12 hits apiece. Michael has the advantage with the bib number. Rain is still coming down, a little bit steadier now, but at least it's coming straight down and not inhibiting the athletes under the roof. So we're very thankful for that. Dale Royer with an 18 presently. And Nikita misses his target to remain at 18 with Royer. And DeSouza hits his for a 19. So DeSouza is taking the lead. And Michael Chubb misses his target to remain at 13. Caleb hits his and moves to 14. Mitchell Newman secures his hit, and he is at an 18, tied with Royer and Moishev. So at this point, D'Souza's in the lead with a 19, with 4 targets to go. Okay, we've had a bit of a stoppage with D'Souza. A little bit of nerves getting... Oh, we have a broken target. And the referee, Mike Bond, is clearing the target now. Want to thank Mike Bond from Arizona coming out to help referee. We had Jim Sprague earlier in the week, who unfortunately had to leave us yesterday. And also filling in is Rich Zell from Florida, who is one of Mike's referees in training. And D'Souza misses his target, but still remains in the hunt with a 19, as well as Royer. Caleb Cutler missing his 22nd target, remaining tied with Michael Chubb with 14. Each of these targets remaining are going to be critical for you to continue on to the 5th place finish. Royer and D'Souza with 20s. Nikita Moiseyev with a 19. Chubb at the present time with a 15. Caleb Cutler now up. And Caleb scores a hit to remain at 15 with Michael. And Mitchell Newman at 20 as well with 2 targets to go. Royer secures a hit and has a 21. Moishev follows with a hit, remains 20. D'Souza with another hit at 21. Michael up and drops that one and remains at 15. Caleb Cutler's now up. And he secures a hit. So Michael's in jeopardy of going out in 6th place. And we now come to our last target. Royer misses his last target for a 21. Moishev hits his to tie with a 21. D'Souza can take a lead here, and he misses his last one, so it's a 3-way tie with 21s. Michael Chubb up now to stay in the game, and he loses his target. He will go out in 6th place. Caleb Cutler, whether it's a hit or a miss, will continue on. and he does secure a hit and finishes with a 17. And Mitchell Newman hits his last target for a 22. So in the lead is Mitchell Newman from the United States, and Dale Royer, Nikita Moiseev, and Alessandro de Sosa Ferrara from Peru, all tied with 21. And Caleb Cutler with a 17. So in sixth place with 15 is Michael Chubb, and that will earn him $1,000. So congratulations to Mike, his first major finals he's ever been in. So congratulations, and more good things to come in the future. So we eliminate Michael, who is bid position number 4, and we're ready to begin the 5 target finals for the 5th place. That will 5th place will secure a $1,250 payday. Okay, here we go. We're starting the 5 target finals for 5th place. So once again, Royer, Moiseev, and De Sosa Ferrara all had 21s. And Mitchell Newman is in a good position right now with a 22. Mitchell's no stranger to finals here at Keystone. He's been in many, many finals, won many awards and events here, so he's going to be a tough customer to crack here on his own home grounds. And as we're rolling through the second set of targets for the athletes, everyone seems to have hit so far. But the hole was dug early with Caleb, so it's unlikely he's going to be able to survive going into the 4th place round because Caleb had a 17 out of the first 25 in the semifinals, which created quite a hole compared to his competitors who scored 21s and 22s. Caleb's a young man that's going to be heading next Sunday to Changwon, South Korea for the 2023 ISSF World Junior Championships. So we wish he and also Matt Kutz will be joining him. Matt did not fare well in this match, but could be some fatigue involved in this. It was a long week. 450 competition targets in 9 days, along with training rounds. It's, especially with this time of the year with the heat and humidity, it can take a toll on the athletes' bodies. But be that as it may, Caleb will be going to the World Championships, so we wish him all the best. And Keystone Shooting Park will be supporting both Caleb and Matt Kutz with donations to offset their traveling expenses. So we're very glad to support the young gentleman. So Royer, Moiseyev, and De Sosa Ferraro all score perfect fives, and they will remain tied. Mitchell Newman dropped one during the set, and so we have a four-way tie with 27s, if I'm not mistaken. And Caleb Cutler will retire in fifth place, and with $1,250. Okay, this next five targets is going to get interesting because we have a four-way tie with 26s between Royer, Moiseyev, De Sosa Ferrara, and Newman. At this point, one miss means a lot. Every target is critical as we move into the latter stages here, and the prize money gets to loom larger for the athletes. And we're now going into the fourth place final five targets. Royer with a hit, followed by Moiseyev. By the way, Nikita Moiseyev is a junior, so coming all the way from Kazakhstan and performing to this level as a junior, hats off to him. And once again, all four athletes are still tied. Oh, we've had our first miss from Moiseyev. Same with De Souza Ferrara from Peru. Mitchell secures his hit. So at this point, Royer and Mitchell Newman are tied. And with one bird back is Moiseyev and De Sosa. And Royer drops his 8th target of the finals. His first miss. And Mitchell Newman now takes the lead. Or no, I'm sorry. They are tied again. All four of them are tied. Royer secures his 8th hit out of 9, followed by Moiseyev. And De Sosa Ferrara. Mitchell misses his second target of 9 targets. This is going to be critical, this last target. Royer follows through with a hit. Followed by Moiseyev. And another hit by De Sosa Ferrara. And that means that Mitchell Newman will be eliminated in 4th place with an 8 out of 10, if I'm not mistaken.
By by bid number in fourth place, Mitchell Newman.
Yes, Mitchell Newman is eliminated in fourth place.
Three are all tied at 30.
And the remaining 3 athletes are tied at 30. So don't go anywhere. Things are heating up here in the rain-soaked fields of Pennsylvania. So in fourth place, Mitchell Newman will secure $1,500. Fifth place was $1,250, and sixth place was $1,000. The bronze medal will now get a chance at $1,750, $2,000 for second, and $2,500 for third. And here we go into the bronze medal round. Everybody tied at 30. It's quite an exciting final that we've had here. This is about the closest one we've seen yet. There's a little delay. Okay, and Royer secures his target. Moishev up now. Also secures his hit. Now on to De Souza Ferrara from Peru. And he loses his target. So that is a critical loss now. Moving into 3 targets to go for the bronze medal. Royer's up. And he gets his target. He's down 1 out of 13 targets right now. Same thing with Moishev. This young gentleman from Kazakhstan's not going anywhere. With that strong performance in the first day of the event, he's a competitor, no doubt about it. I understand that both his father and his grandfather were both on the Soviet national team back in the day, so obviously comes from good stock. Royer and De Souza both have lost targets in this set. It's down to the last target. Moishev is in a commanding position right now to secure his spot to move into the gold and silver round. Here's Royer. A lot riding on this. And he secures the hit. Moishev, if he hits this target, will definitely move into the gold and silver. And De Souza is going to be eliminated by bib number with bronze medal territory. That's a heartbreaker. But in the process, Alessandro De Souza Ferraro from Peru will earn $1,750 here at the 2023 United States Grand Prix in Olympic trap shooting. Moishev with a 35 and Royer with a 34 will now move on to the 10 target gold and silver final. It's anyone's game at this point. Here we go. The gold and silver. Royer up first with his hit. And Moishev does not answer, so they are tied now at 35 apiece. 9 targets to go. These are big paydays for these athletes. And Royer gets his hit. Now moves to 36. And Moishev follows with another hit, and he remains at 36. 8 targets to go. Royer preparing to engage his next target. And that's a hit. Moishev answers with another hit. And they are still tied. 7 targets to go for the gold and silver at the 2023 United States Grand Prix and Olympic Trap. $2,500 riding on this. It's a good payday for these athletes. Thank you to our Benefactor Alliance for supplying this cash. It shows their commitment to promoting Olympic shooting sports in this nation. We're now down to 6 targets to go. Dale Royer from the United States and Nikita Moishev from Kazakhstan are dead even. 6 targets to go. Don't forget that our junior athletes will also split a total of $5,000 for their future endeavors. Oh, and Royer loses a target. Moishev secures his hit and now takes the lead. 1 target lead going into 5 targets to go. Some exciting stuff here. Royer drops another target. And Moishev answers back with a sympathy miss. Moishev still has 1 target lead over Royer with 4 targets to go. Royer misses another target. He now puts Moishev 2 targets if he secures this hit, which he does. It's getting mathematically challenging for Royer to expect to win this unless he runs these last 3 targets. We're now on target number 23. And Moishev has a lead now. If he secures this hit, it's going to... Yes. Moishev will win the 2023 United States Grand Prix and Olympic Trap. Irrespective, there's 2 targets to go. That little stumble where Dale missed 3 in a row. Really hurt. Dale gets his 24th target. And Moiseev secures his as well. And they're moving on with 1 to go, but it's all academic. Nikita Moiseev from Kazakhstan is the gold medalist. One target to go. Royer's up. And he hits his target to end with a 20 in the final set. Answering back with a 22 and winning by 2 targets is Nikita Moiseev, Kazakhstan. I'm joined here with Nikita Moiseev, the 2023 United States Grand Prix champion, and his interpreter, Timur Isateev, of the Vice President of the Kazakhstan Shooting Federation. So, Nikita, congratulations. How do you feel right now?
Excellent, very happy.
Good. This is your first big trip overseas?
Это твоя первая поездка за границу так далеко? Yes.
Okay, your first U.S. Grand Prix victory. You're going to come back next year to defend?
Твоя первая победа на Гран-при США. В следующем году приедешь?
Да, конечно.
Yes.
Okay. We hope you enjoyed yourself here at Keystone Shooting Park. Many successes in the future.
Надеюсь, тебе понравилось выступать здесь, на Keystone Shooting Park, и желаем тебе много успехов в будущем.
Мне очень понравилось. Спасибо большое организаторам. Отдельное спасибо Аллану.
I really enjoyed shooting here, and thank you very much to all organizers, and a special thank you to you, Alan.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it, Nikita. All the best. Godspeed. Hope you have a safe trip home.
Всего хорошего, хорошей поездки домой.
Okay. Well, that's it for the 2023 United States Grand Prix and Olympic Trap. Once again, congratulations to our medalists. In first place, Nikita Moiseev from Kazakhstan. Second place, Dale Royer from the United States. And third place, Alessandro de Sosa Ferrara from Peru. Congratulations, all the champions. Until next time, we'll see you later.